What if I told you that the US dollar, the backbone of global trade and American influence, is under attack? A group of nations known as BRICS is working on a new currency to challenge the dollar's dominance. Imagine how this could ripple across your life. Higher prices at the pump, surging costs for everyday goods, and diminished influence on the global stage. Hello, welcome. My name is Henry, and you're watching Henry's Frontline channel. But here's something you might not know. This isn't just talk. BRICS nations are already making moves to reduce their reliance on the dollar. They're trading in local currencies, amassing gold reserves, and discussing a new unified currency. Even former President Trump is weighing in, warning of tariffs that could escalate global tensions. So, what does this mean for you? How can you protect your financial future? To understand the stakes, let's start with BRICS. This alliance includes Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, 5 major economies that together account for over 40% of the world's population and roughly a quarter of global GDP. BRICS wasn't formed just for economic cooperation. It's a direct response to what these nations see as Western domination of global trade and finance. For decades, the US dollar has been the world's primary reserve currency, giving America unique privileges, like the ability to print money and fund deficits without immediate consequences. But there's a catch. This dominance relies on global trust in the dollar. If major economies decide to ditch the dollar for trade, the repercussions could be seismic. And BRICS is leading that charge. They're questioning the dollar's dominance and proposing alternatives that could reshape global power dynamics. Let's dive into the BRICS' most ambitious plan, the creation of a unified currency. Unlike traditional fiat currencies, this new currency would likely be backed by commodities like gold, oil, or even rare earth metals. This strategy could give it intrinsic value, making it more stable and attractive than fiat currencies that rely on trust alone. If BRICS successfully introduces this currency, the implications for the US and Western economies could be profound. 1. Reduced global demand for the dollar. Countries trading in the BRICS currency wouldn't need dollar reserves. Over time, this could weaken the dollar's position as the world's reserve currency. 2. Higher borrowing costs in the US. With reduced demand for US Treasury bonds, the government might face higher interest rates to attract buyers. 3. Inflation and consumer costs. A weaker dollar could lead to more expensive imports, from electronics to oil, directly affecting household budgets. 4. Diminished sanction power. If BRICS members and their partners use an alternative currency, US sanctions could lose their bite. This is particularly significant for nations like Russia and China, which have faced heavy sanctions in recent years. Former President Trump has already suggested imposing up to 100% tariffs on BRICS nations if they move forward with this plan. But would tariffs be enough to counteract a shift of this magnitude? But there's another layer to this story that's particularly relevant. Trump's proposal for 100% tariffs on BRICS nations, especially Brazil, could trigger significant economic consequences. Let's examine how this could affect both nations. Impact on Brazilian-US trade relations. Brazil's role as a major exporter to the U.S. spans multiple crucial sectors. Critical resources. Brazil supplies essential iron, steel, and petroleum products that fuel U.S. construction and automotive industries. Agricultural products. The U.S. heavily depends on Brazilian soybeans, coffee, and orange juice imports. Aviation components. Brazilian aircraft parts support U.S. aviation and defense sectors. Potential economic ripple effects. Have you ever wondered why some countries dominate the world while others fade into history? The Rise and Fall of Great Powers by Paul Kennedy takes you on an epic journey through history, uncovering the secrets behind the power and influence of great nations. Predict the future, identify the next global powers and invest in them first. Make more strategic decisions, understand how factors like technology and politics influence markets. Navigate crises with more confidence. Learn from the mistakes of the past. Broaden your worldview. Uncover the complex relationships between countries and cultures. Don't miss the opportunity to become a global strategist. Dive into the pages of this book and discover how history can be your greatest ally in business. Want to know how to get this book on Amazon? Click on the link in the description of this video or enter the link through the pinned comment. Returning to the main topic of the video. Global shifts like this can seem daunting, but they also present opportunities. Here's a strategic plan to protect and grow your wealth. 1. Diversify currency holdings. Consider adding stable currencies like the Swiss franc, Singapore dollar, or Japanese yen to your portfolio. These currencies are known for their reliability during global economic shifts. 2. Invest in precious metals. Gold and silver are historically strong hedges against currency devaluation. They're tangible assets with intrinsic value, making them a safe haven. 3. Explore emerging markets. If the BRICS currency strengthens, member nations like India or Brazil could attract significant foreign investment. ETFs focused on these markets could offer high returns. 4. Adopt currency hedging. Use tools like futures or options to protect your investments from currency fluctuations. This is especially important for those holding assets primarily in dollars. 5. Stay informed and agile. The world is changing quickly. Regularly monitor developments in BRICS, the dollar, and global trade. Being proactive is key to staying ahead. The rise of a BRICS currency isn't just a challenge to the dollar, it's a challenge to the Western-led financial system. Whether it succeeds or not, the mere possibility is enough to cause ripples across the global economy. In my opinion, this could be a smart move by Trump, as it aims to protect America from the potential devaluation of the dollar. However, it could also have significant repercussions for many companies. In the video description, I've included some practical tools that can help you implement these 5 steps. Check them out. So, what's your plan? Will you adapt and thrive in this new era? Or will you wait for change to catch you off guard? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into how global changes could impact your future.